Hey, what's up you guys? It's Joe here and happy 2014 everyone. I'm so glad to be back. I know I haven't been on here in a couple months and I'm really sorry about that. I've just been crazy swamped with school and getting my education on. So as you guys read the title, this is a book review on my new favorite book, which is pretty much every booktubing person's favorite book. The Fault in Our Stars by Mr. John Green. This book, it was just so amazing. That's how much I love that book. I had to kiss it. Let's just get into the review, why don't we? I didn't really know about this book until I went on Tumblr and people were reblogging this thing like crazy, you know, with different filters and whatnot, making the book look all appealing to my eyes. And which it was, so I asked for it for Christmas. And my Santa, aka my mama, was kind enough to put it under my tree this year, so thank you, mommy. But it was just a great book. I didn't really know anything about it other than it had a love story and that it was relating to cancer, and that seemed really appealing to me. It just kind of a little creepy because I like cancer love stories. My favorite movie is A Walk to Remember, so if that says anything about my person. It starts off from the point of view of a 16-year-old girl named Hazel Grace. At first, her parents and everyone think that she's depressed, but she's like, I'm not depressed, I'm just dying. Which is pretty sad, especially in like the first 3 pages. She's like, depression is not a side effect of cancer. Depression is a side effect of dying. Anyway, her people, her mom and dad, make her go to the support group, which she absolutely hates. She dislikes pretty much everything about it. It's in the heart of the church. She doesn't like the guy that's the head of the leader guy over it. He's just too much for her. She just doesn't really quite like it. Her mother wants her to make friends and wants her to like live her life all she can, and yeah. So she goes to the group this one particular day and there's this boy there. His name is Augustus. He fancies her. I mean, if he didn't fancy her, there would be no point of his character, now would there? And so she doesn't want to like the boy because she's dying and he's not, and she just doesn't want to do that to him, because if he really starts truly falling in love with her, he's just going to be hurt in the end due to the fact that she is inevitably going to meet an untimely death. Pretty sad, but they try a friendship. It's just a really good read. I like the way John Green writes. I like the way he writes. He writes in a way that it makes you think, but not too hard, if that makes sense to anyone out there. There's a lot of quotes in this book that are just amazing. I'm actually going to reread this book starting tomorrow, and I'm actually going to go through with my highlighter and highlight every quote in this book that I love, because this book just really makes you think about your own life. After reading this book, I was like, okay, I may not particularly love my life, but it could be a lot worse. This book really puts that into perspective for you. So just some quick information for you all. I am going to be doing book reviews actually pretty often now because I'm really into reading, and if you guys have any book recommendations for me, please comment them down below. Let me know in the comments down below what is your favorite book, and have you ever read The Fault in Our Stars by John Green? Did you like it? Did you hate it? So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks to Doctor Who and Skins, I now think I have an English accent. It goes in and out. I've been saying the word bloody quite often nowadays.